Just in, Princess Leonor stuns Denmark with rare royal appearance crown fire. The palace was calm. The event, routine. Denmark expected formality, tradition, ceremony. But suddenly, surprise. Gasps filled the air. Princess Leonor of Spain appeared. And in that instant, everything changed. Why was her presence so unexpected? And what did it mean for the royals of Europe? Stay with me, because this rare appearance is about much more than a single event. It may reshape the story of monarchy itself. It was Copenhagen, a royal gathering already rich in symbolism. The Danish royal family stood poised, their traditions stretching back more than 1,000 years. Guests expected to see Crown Prince Frederik, Crown Princess Mary, and of course their son, Prince Christian. But then, into this carefully prepared moment, stepped Princess Leonor of Spain. The audience froze. This was not a casual visit. Leonor's presence was extraordinary, almost historic. She is rarely seen outside Spain for such ceremonies, and even rarer in Denmark, a country whose monarchy, like Spain's, carries the weight of centuries. But here she was, radiant, confident, and impossible to ignore. Her gown shimmered in the candlelight. A bold yet graceful choice, striking a balance between youthful elegance and regal authority. Leonor was not merely attending. She was making a statement. But what was that statement? Observers whispered. Was this a diplomatic gesture? Was this the forging of stronger ties between Spain and Denmark? Or was it something more personal, an appearance designed to align Leonor with Prince Christian, Denmark's heir, in the eyes of Europe? Fans watching live streamed images online. She looks like a queen already, some wrote. Others noted the way Christian seemed to gravitate toward her in the hall. Two heirs, two futures, suddenly side by side. The symbolism was impossible to miss. Why does this matter so much? Because Leonor is not just a princess. She is Spain's future queen. And with every international appearance, she shapes not only her own image, but Spain's image too. Her arrival in Denmark carried weight far beyond the sparkle of jewelry or the cut of a gown. It was about presence, about power, about destiny. But here's the twist. Leonor has been carefully shielded most of her life. Educated abroad, yes. Trained in languages, diplomacy, and public speaking, yes. But appearances have been limited, deliberately controlled by the Spanish palace. This made her Danish debut electrifying. And fans immediately asked, why now? Why here? Why Denmark? One theory spread quickly. Denmark and Spain are both monarchies facing questions about their relevance in modern Europe. By appearing together, Leonor and Christian may have symbolized a new generation of monarchy, young, relatable, united across borders. Another theory, that this was less political and more personal. A chance for two future sovereigns to strengthen a bond that could shape Europe's royal future. Queen Letitia's influence could be felt too. She knows better than anyone that image is power. Could this have been her vision, a way of preparing Leonor to stand shoulder to shoulder with Europe's most prominent young royals? And what of Queen Margrethe of Denmark, watching quietly? Did she see in Leonor a reflection of her own younger self? Did she recognize that the future of monarchy lies in heirs like Leonor and Christian, who must navigate tradition while appealing to modern hearts? The curiosity only deepened as the night went on. Leonor was composed, warm, engaging with guests in fluent English, sprinkling Spanish charm into every gesture. Reporters noted how seamlessly she adapted to the Danish setting, as though she had been part of the royal household for years. But the real story was not in speeches or protocols. It was in the small, human details. The way Christian leaned toward her when speaking. The way she smiled, genuine, unguarded, disarming the stiffness of ceremony. The subtle glance she shared with Crown Princess Mary, who seemed both approving and cautious. What did those looks mean? Approval of Leonor as a potential ally, or curiosity about the growing bond between the heirs? Fans speculated wildly. Was this the beginning of a new royal friendship? Or could it hint at something deeper, perhaps the whispers of a potential match that would unite two powerful dynasties? History is filled with such unions. Marriages between monarchies that reshaped nations, even continents. And while nothing official was said, the energy between Leonor and Christian reignited those age-old questions. Could we be seeing history repeat itself? And yet, beneath the glamour and speculation, there was something profoundly moving. Leonor is 19. Christian, 18. Young, yes, but already carrying burdens most cannot imagine. And for one evening, they seemed to share that weight together. Critics, of course, raised their voices. Some called it a publicity stunt. Others questioned whether Leonor's rare appearance was timed to distract from domestic challenges in Spain. But such voices were drowned out by the overwhelming admiration from those who watched. Because authenticity cannot be faked. And the warmth between Leonor and Denmark felt authentic. The night ended with a powerful image. Leonor and Christian walking side by side through the grand hall. Neither ahead, neither behind. Two equals, two heirs, the present and future of European royalty captured in one breathtaking scene. And so the questions remain. Why did Leonor choose Denmark? What message was Spain sending? What bonds were strengthened, or revealed, behind those palace walls? What we know is this: Princess Leonor stunned Denmark not just with beauty but with presence. With humanity. With a rare glimpse of the queen she will one day become. And perhaps, just perhaps, this was more than a visit. Perhaps it was the first step in a story that Europe will remember for generations. Because sometimes, history is not written in documents or decrees. Sometimes, it begins with a glance. A smile. A rare royal appearance that leaves the world asking, what just happened? And on that night in Denmark, Princess Leonor gave us that moment. A moment that will echo far beyond the palace walls.